Tyler Edmund, I'm transgender. I came out to the family last year and they were, didn't like their attitude. They were saying, you know, but you're so fat. And I said, well, how does that work? I'm a musician doing a bit of comedy. I thought about doing a bit of magic too. I want to go to the States and that's where trans people just disappear. For some weird reason. Anyway, so going on Facebook and friending guys, I've been doing a lot of scientific analysis and I've sussed out that the time between friending a guy on Facebook and him proposing marriage to you is at the most 45 seconds. And it's always the same bloody sob story. My son or daughter has lost his or her mummy recently, needs a new mummy, a replacement if you will. You're so pretty, you're so beautiful, I want to marry you. Where do you live, you know? And by the way, what's your name? It's like, I think they have it backwards on Facebook these days. And, they always get to the point where, I just want to fly to your country and marry you. All you have to do is send me $10,000. And for some reason, the father is always somewhere in the bloody Texas or Florida or wherever, and the child's in Amsterdam in some boarding school somewhere. And I'm thinking, how does that work? It's like, all I have to do is pay the guy 10 grand to even fly and pick up his son and then come here. It's like, okay, that just doesn't sound right. Anyway, I've been studying a lot of biology, and I've noticed I got so sick of the dick pics. It's like, when you friend a guy, it's like, they don't send you like pictures of their beautiful faces. It's like, their most biggest asset seems to be the thing that's between their legs. And they always want to show it off to you. It's the first thing that they send you. And I got so sick of that, and I thought, well, what's the next step down from the old dick pics? And I've quickly sussed it out. It's like the next step down is when they video message you. And, they want to have a nice long talk with you. And I've noticed something the last 3 videos. It's like, you look at their eyes, when you are looking at their eyes, and they kind of look towards the corner of the room, and then they're looking towards the kitchen door. And, you hear footsteps, you hear a voice, and you're thinking, now, did his wife come first? And I've been studying geography too. You have to if you live in New Zealand. I've been sent marriage proposals from all over the world, God knows where, and they're like, I love you, baby, I love you so much, I want to live with you forever, our love was written in the stars, I want to live in New Zealand. Where the fuck is New Zealand? Are you guys like south of the Mexican border or something? Do you speak English? And I'm like, yeah, I've been chatting to you in English for the last 2 days, And then I've been asked the stupidest questions you can imagine, like, are there elephants like walking around your streets? Are there monkeys climbing from tree to tree? Can you do the haka? It's like, no, not everyone in New Zealand can do the haka. It takes a lot of practice. And they asked me for the stupidest things. I mean, the iTunes cards is an instant giveaway, but there's these guys, like 3 guys in a row, they're all from the States and they're all soldiers in Syria fighting in the middle of a battle, and they want me to send them iTunes cards. Where the hell's the store? In the middle of a war. And like one of them, Logan, he wanted me to send him an iTunes phone card so he could upgrade his phone. And I think, how does a card upgrade a phone? It's like, something wrong with that. And honestly, this guy, like, he was on an oil rig somewhere in the middle of God knows where, and he wanted me to send him money so he could buy a raincoat for the oil rig. And I think, well, A, are there shops on oil rigs? And B, shouldn't you, like the company, be supplying you with what you need? Weird. And anyway, so I got so many like corny, cheesy love letters from these guys. I thought to myself one night, because they literally send you like pages and pages of text. And like what I did one day was I just copied and pasted what one guy had sent me, and I just pasted it into Google just out of curiosity. And the damn thing was straight out of a book. He'd like plagiarized it out of a book. And I was like, you scumbag. And one last thing, back to biology. Forget the profile photo. It's, no matter what they look like on the profile, they ring you up and they go, hello baby, I love you so much, I want to marry you. Thank you.